Welcome back to World of Warcraft, Wrath of the Lich King Classic Blind. There's that guy right in front of us there. Okay. We are doing quests. Wow. Slightly different than we had been doing before, though. We're going to be leaving Stormwind here, going on wild adventures all over the place. So I figure, why not just grab everything? We can do our wild adventures all over the place, everywhere. We got this quest, which is somebody that's moving all around the city, so we have to track them down. I'm just gonna grab everything. Why not? Why not? Not these donations of silk, though. That's not relevant. We will see where all of these quests are wanting us to go. And we will get there, eventually. Please meet you, warrior. Archmage Malin. He has a request for us. Greetings, Eric Erickson. You have the look of an adventurer about you. Yes. I have a task, but needs some tending to. Archmage Trelane, my original master, fled Stormguard in the Arathi Highlands not too long ago, and he's asked me to help him in recovering some of the items he left behind. The city fell under siege, and he attempted to defend the Tower of Arathor, but to no avail. I have agents in the Highlands already. They've requested I send more aid. Are you interested? Find Squirto at Refugee Point in Arathi Highlands.
Light bless you.
So yeah, these are going to be a lot of quests to go to all the places. And I'm here for it. Quest in here. With the head chef. Angus Stern.
How are you?
A meal served cold. One of my most famous dishes is chilled basilisk in lime vinaigrette. But the problem is, the meat is impossible to keep fresh. You must serve the dish tonight for a noble's birthday. So if you can bring me a chilled basilisk haunch from a freshly killed cold-eye basilisk quickly, I'll owe you a king's feast. Cold-eye basilisks are known to roam along the beach dunes of northwestern Stranglethorn, so you have much traveling to do and be swift. I can't promise the swiftness, but we do have more quests going over towards Stranglethorn, so we will keep that in mind. Get the chilled basilisk haunch and return.
See you later.
And it doesn't actually have a time limit. There are some timed quests. Not all of them, though. Okay, next spot. Over this way. And jump onto here. Jump off of here. Where we're going, keep on their toes. How do we get up to further north? It's not really on the map exactly. Just interesting. Another area here. My goodness. The slaughtered lamb. Oh yeah, fun tunnel here. Well, this is ominous. Got the Warlock Trainer, Shadowweave Tailor. What's going on? Secret underground Warlock area.
Greetings.
How you doing? Zardath of the Black Claw. A noble brew. Lord Wishak is causing quite a stir amongst the House of Nobles. He was made aware of our little establishment down here and is lobbying for a full investigation. I plan to keep Wishak preoccupied, but I need your help. There is a flower growing in the Garden of Stalvan on the outskirts of Darkshire. The smart flower is known as the Tear of Tiloa. I also need a musquash root found only at the very base of the falls far beneath the Stonerot Dam in the wetlands. So we need to go to Darkshire and the wetlands for this one.
See you later.
I'm sure we'll get there eventually. Got a whole thing going on down here. I don't know if we've looked around here. Just keeps going down. My goodness. Got a whole thing going on here. It just keeps going down. Big place. Big place they got here. Mysterious runes. There's Acolyte Marina. Hey, how's it going? Nothing weird happening here, I'm sure. It's probably fine. So that's gonna... Oh, there's a time limit on this. Wild. I can't guarantee we're gonna be getting all the way to Stranglethorn that quickly. Maybe we abandon that quest and take it back immediately once we are heading out. That could work. Where's our next stop? Over the cathedral. Yeah, 20... like, probably be 30 minutes total. Would make sense. This is the guy that's walking around. Get there.
Need something?
Greetings and salutations, hero, and the latest news from both continents and points beyond for your consideration. Feathermoon's stronghold. Eric Erickson, your aid is needed in Feralis. An outlaw mage, Lethendris, has fled to the ancient elven ruins Eldra Thalas, now called Dire Maul. It's believed that she has an item of dangerous magical energy which must be recovered. Anachronist Moonspear requests agents to enter Dire Maul and retrieve the item from Lethendris. Serve the Alliance, seek out Anachronist at Feathermoon Stronghold in Feralis. Dire Maul is definitely on our list of places to go.
Have a good one.
So that'll be good. Let's go over to the cathedral here. By the level of this, and the fact that it's a dungeon quest, I feel like this is probably going to be Scarlet Monastery. That would make a lot of sense. Somebody else in the cathedral wanting us to go deal with the Scarlet Monastery.
Be at peace.
Bring the light. Or Razor Fen Downs, either way. I'll take what I can get. The Scourge is a persistent threat to the Alliance. In fact, I'm sure you know quite well. Recently, we have come across some very peculiar findings, Eric Erickson. In the Barrens lies a horrid tangle of briars called Razor Fen Downs. While once it was the home of simple Quillbore, now it has become apparent that a pact was made with the Scourge, creating creatures far worse. They are now ruled by the Lich, Amnanar the Coldbringer. Allow yourself the light, Eric Erickson. Put an end to this evil union. We get a fancy sword for that. And a ring. And a necklace. Razor Fen Downs, huh? Alright. Cool. They've got reasons to fight in lots of dungeons. Many enemies of the light out and about. We do still need to go to Scarlet Monastery, though. That's on the dungeon list. Well, we'll get to it when we get to it. We're also going to need to cull some of our list of things here. That's for sure. We only have so many quests being tracked at the same time here. It's a bit overkill. That's okay. Grimhat, Elmore.
Well met.
Come looking for the finest craftsmanship on this or any other continent in the world, you've come to the right place. Grimhat Elmore at your service. Burning blood. I hate to admit that Furin might have really found something, but to be sure, I'll need to try his technique on a new piece of armor. If you help me with the materials, Eric Erickson, you can have the armor. Be sure to make this armor, I need samples of burning blood and a burning rock. The place I know to get them is Duskwood. The Nightbane Worgen, based in Land's Doom Mine, have burning blood, and their leader Gutspill will have the rock. May fortune grant you speed, Eric Erickson. This is in Duskwood, in a mine.
See you soon.
We might end up just saving the timed quest for later. Would make some sense. This quest behind this. Behind this. We got a lot of places to visit on our way to Stranglethorn.
Well met.
Hank the Hammer. The origins of smithing. Sounds like a thing we would want to know about. Being master smiths and all that. When I was about your age, a dwarf by the name of Galvan took me under his wing and trained me in the ways of the armorsmith. Before he left for Booty Bay, he made promise to train all those with the desire and determination to advance in the craft of blacksmithing. So here I am, all these years later. So now it's time for you to learn a little something. Make me 6 golden scale bracers, and you'll learn where smithing comes from. Eric Erickson. Bring 6 golden scale bracers to Hank the Hammer, Mr. Wind. So is this specifically armor smithing? We've got like some specific kind of smith. I don't know if just really there's specific smithings anymore. We'll take the quest.
Be careful.
Origins of smithing. We just need to make some stuff for that. We can do that whenever. Okay. How do we get to these guys? There's something right here. Ran Cascabilly of the Explorers League in search of the temple. There was a time when I was young and full of vigor like you, warrior. But now I'm old and unable to explore the world like I once did. Ah, the things I saw. But there was one mystery that eluded me. For my final quest, the Explorers League sent me in search of the Temple of Atal Hakar. It is rumored to be located in the Swamp of Sorrows. Because of my frail state, I traveled the skies by griffin in search of it, but never found it. Help an old dwarf out. Perhaps you will have better luck on foot. Find the Temple of Atal Hakar.
Watch your back.
I'm sure we can accomplish that. I think these are outside somehow. Above. Maybe down. The building's not getting to those locations. The map does not show everything here. That's okay. It's a warrior quest there. It's good to have some warrior quests. That's more in the area over here. Let's go that way. In the whole keep area. Map. Looking weird. There. Let's get in here. Stormwind Keep. Got some interesting stuff in here. Probably not gonna take this raid quest right now. What we want is the Emerald Tiara instead.
Hello.
Emerald Tiara.
Safe travels.
Hernold Tiara is an old heirloom of the Hernold nobles, the ruling family of Alterac before that kingdom fell to ruin. It is said to have been crafted by master jewelers in Ironforge and fitted with the finest of emeralds. When Alterac was destroyed, the tiara was lost. The rumors that an ogre mage, Relborg the Miser, found the tiara and now wanders the ruins of Alterac searching for more treasures. We'd have you acquire the tiara for us. In the ruins of Alterac.
Have a good one.
And we're not going to take the raid quest just yet.
Safe travels.
If/when we get to raids, we will know. Right, more stuff here. The first and the last 60+ group quest from the King of Stormwind here. Wild stuff.
The line of Stormwind's kings has been
First and last. Thanos Maris was the first and last of the human Ranger Lords, a disciple of Sylvanas Windrunner, now the Banshee Queen of the Forsaken. We had thought that Thanos had been killed in action in the defense of Lonaran 5 years ago, though his corpse was never recovered. It is assumed that he did not make it out of the Eastern Plague Lands. Matthias Shaw has been investigating the disappearance. He may have some new information. Report to him at once. He resides in Old Town at the barracks. Okay, that's still in Stormwind here. That's accomplishable. We still have space. We got space. Everything's fine. No quest in here? It's over this way. Do. He's got some health. Very healthy king. Love to see it. And this is apparently a level 70 quest. Alicia's poem. Hi, I wrote a poem for my friend Kaylee. She likes to hang out with the Aldor in Shatrath City. You know, in Outland. Can you take my poem to her? My memory says I'm too young to go to Shatrath City. You have been asked to deliver the message to Shatrath. So this is more of leading over to TBC. Fascinating stuff. Fascinating stuff. Okay. And this is the quest we just got here. So we can go do that right now. The ordering of where the quests are is not quite as helpful. Because as much as they are in Stormwind, they are 2 everywhere else. We can figure it out. It's all good. So we're doing this one in Old Town here. That we can accomplish. Over in the barracks. Got a repeatable quest here, maybe? SI5. In the barracks. Upstairs, downstairs. It's around here somewhere. There it is. Leader of SI7.
King's honor, friend.
First and the last.
Go with honor, friend.
After some reports of unusual Forsaken activity in the Eastern Plague Lands, SI7 agents were dispatched to investigate. The results of that investigation are unsettling.
Light bless you.
Honor the dead. 5 of my best field agents were assigned the Maris case. 1 returned, only to end up dead in his sleep 3 days later. What little information we did manage to get out of him was incoherent gibberish. We made out 2 words, Nathanos and Blightcaller. I do not have the available manpower to continue this investigation, and Ravenhold will not assist us. We must get to the bottom of this, if only to provide closure to the families of the deceased. Will you help? Yep.
Be careful.
And we talk to him to complete the quest. Fantastic quest. More progress for us. Matthias nods. I had faith that Ren would send me men and women of honor, the most dedicated soldiers of the Alliance. That's probably me.
For the Alliance.
Flint Shadowmoor. The only information we have thus far, then, is that Nathanos Maris may have been slain by this Blightcaller. We assume that the Blightcaller is the same fiend that disposed of my agents. Flint Shadowmoor, another SI7 operative, is stationed at the Alliance encampment of Chillwind Point in Western Plaguelands. Seek him out. He will debrief you on the current situation in the plagues, and give you an assignment. Good luck.
Be careful.
Okay. So that is everything in Stormwind, besides the PvP quests, the turning in silk and cloth and stuff, and the raid quest. Let us go through our list here and get rid of the ones we're not doing right now for sure. Not doing those dungeons right now. Noble Brew. Part of this is in Darkshire. Down here. Duskwood, Darkshire, yep. So we're gonna be going through Darkshire. So that's partially doable here. Arathi Highlands, not right now. We're probably not going to make it to there and back in 30 minutes. We'll be able to accomplish that later. We'll fail that quest. This we need to go to Alteric. Not going there yet. This is in the Swamp of Sorrows, on our way to Stranglethorn. That's good. This is also in Swamp of Sorrows. This is in Duskwood. Western Plaguelands. 6 Golden Scale Bracers. Golden Scale Gauntlets. Okay. Well, we've had to figure out to make Golden Scale Bracers. They should probably be on this list here somewhere. We can also sort by slots here. That's convenient. Bracers are gonna be wrists. Golden Scale Bracers. Steel bars and heavy grinding stones. A bit expensive. You make 6 of those. Maybe if we can get some ore along our journeys, we'll be able to make those ourselves. Heavy grinding stones. We have coarse stone. It's gonna be higher level stone for that. Table that for now. And the Burning Blood is in Duskwood. We can work with that. Should be one of these caves somewhere. Okay. Well, that should be a good list of things here. We can work with that. Let's get going. Let's get going. Also, we need to go to the auction house. Here's the poem. Alicia wrote. Don't stand my grave weak. I am not there. I do not sleep. I am 1,000 winds that blow across Northrend's bright and shining snow. And angel showers of rain on Westfall's fields of golden grain. The morning hush of Stranglethorn's jungle, green and lush. I'm in the drums loud and grand, thunderous hooves across Nagrand, and the stars warmly gleaming, or Darnassus softly dreaming, the birds that sing, and each lovely thing, I stand my grave and cry, I'm not there, I do not die. Quite the poem that they have written there. It's based on another poem. Sell some stuff here. Got some copper. A bit low. I mean, it's a bit low, but I'd still like to sell it. Got some silver bars here. Decent value. I'm also a friendly player. Freeman will catch it. Keep that for now. What else do I want to sell here? That's soulbound. We got this burnished cloak. No results found. No results found. Why the value then? Yeah, I don't believe it. We're just to see what kind of disenchanted stuff we can get for these. One thing at a time here. Sell some wool cloth here. Good. It's a bit low. It is a bit low. Better. Rough stone. Not worth anything. Do I want to possibly keep a low-level weapon for bonking? But I think we could just do unarmed would be fine. I don't think that's going to be a problem. More copper. Post it. Main hand axe. We're going to try the disenchanting. Sell some potions. It's not a huge amount. Got an extra copper tube. Don't need multiple of those right now. Bones. Fancy robe. There are these weird option prices. Probably not right. Sell some silk cloth. It's fine. These are soulbound. Got a lesser moonstone. It's pretty good. Higher price there. Medium level healing potion. Level 12. No, not medium level. Very low level healing potion. Not enough on the market to reconsider. Bolt of woolen cloth. Sure. A couple bits of iron. We might need the iron for making the steel, though. Keep that for now. Heavy stone. Silver ore we don't need. And tin. What's that? Okay. And I think we had some stuff in here too. Yep. We had some crystallized stuff and some succulent clam. Clam doesn't look like it's worth too much. Let's get these back in here. Fire. Crystallized water. Those aren't too valuable. We can just do one stack of them here. And some crystallized air. Stack of 7, sure. Okay. That should be good. Find a... Well, we got a store that we will go to here. Sell off a few more things. And then we can get out of here.
You need something?
Browse the cheese shop. Sell some cheap stuff. That's soul bounce, we can't disenchant it. Ray buckler, okra. Less oil, this meat. It's not worth that much. Heavy hammer, this. Handful of copper bolts might have some value. I've done the core stone. Soulbound held in offhand, don't need that. I could bind equip. Soulbound, 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 soulbound. Mutton chops. Yeah, soulbound belt. Okay.
Have a good one.
What do we need for that? Is here heavy? Yeah. Iron ore, heavy stone. I guess just... Gosh, we have a lot of things we can make here. Yeah, we just need some coal that we can make those. That'd be good. Of course, it's not worth too much.
Open for business.
Just sell that.
See you
Okay.
around.
Just to check here. How much can we get for disenchanting these? I don't expect much. We'll see. These are all low-level greens. Let's see what we can get from these. Probably the, like, literally the lowest level dusts and stuff. Some strange dust. Very strange. Very dust. Got a couple of them. And a greater magic essence. Slightly better, probably. Depends on what people need for all their enchanting stuff they're doing. Strange dust, great magic essence. Yeah, not hugely valuable. Potentially more than just selling them to the shops, at least, maybe. That's the theory, at least. These bolts. Strange dust. Higher prices? Oh, lots of prices for strange dust. That's got a market, at least. And an essence. There you go. That was a higher value. The whims of the market and all that. Okay. So let's head on out. We got a few things in Duskwood, and then a few things in Swamp of Sorrows, and then Stranglethorn. I think before we get to Stranglethorn, we'll come back and get the timed quest here again. So, that'll be okay. If we're going to Duskwood... I don't think it was this. That's the Ogre Mound. I think we need, like, over here, potentially. Could be where we need to go for one quest. Let's just start cutting across the countryside, yeah? Through the Elven Forest that we protected so successfully. We did a fantastic job here previously. Not that anything was really stopping us. That's okay. Just jumping across the river over and over again. Not a very deep river right here. That's okay. Very flight path averse. Ah, who needs flight paths? You get to see what's all going on down here. Depends on where we're trying to go to. There's potential that flight paths could be quicker out here. Because we only have the ground mounts. Jump across. Into Duskwood. Yeah, this is Ravenhill. Wanna pop by one of the fellows here. If they're wandering around. Give them a good bonk. Big. Where's he at? Might not be up. There's some people around here. We could potentially be doing the quests. Running through the cemetery here. This is where the ogres are, so I think we need to be like over here for that quest. That was nice looking around all the places we've been. Good times. Good times. Alright. We need Burning Blood and Burning Rock from the Nightbane Worgen in Roland's Doom Mine. Over here in Duskwood. Yep. Failed that quest. We're not quick enough. We can fail quests. We just don't give up. We always return. Up to here. Is it gonna be here or here? I think it's more down this way. It's one of them. Wherever we find Worgen, that's the right spot. So go up, round this way, potentially. There's lots of cliffs and stuff here. And hills and all kinds of that business in Duskwood. Cross down through this field to the south, that might work. That's the theory, at least. I assume that's actually where we're going. Another quest we could have potentially completed by just... Oh, here's Worgen. Yeah, that's the right spot. I'm gonna get over to the dungeon, specifically. To there. We can always come back out and kill more of the Worgen after we're done. So we might be able to... this way? Possibly? On the map it looks like we might be able to. Nope. Secret area here. Isn't really a... that is a cave. That's perfect. Let's get some of this burning blood here. And charge on in. Maybe a tainted one. Boss guy in here. Guess it's not really a mine. Yeah, there's more further in. This is perfect. Yeah, a lot of these guys' blood. My goodness. The absolute quantity of blood required. It's kind of outrageous. Kind of too low again. Right, orchard. Where are these guys? Go up and up into here. So many ores and stuff over this way. Eh. This looks promising. Okay. Oh, we're in the nonsense now. What if I had tin bait? So, I'll call that a win. Mine should be right over here then. Iron. Here's the mine. That'll take us to the boss guy we're looking for. Alright. Well, let's do. First time we've ever been in here, apparently. Brilliant stuff. You. Find some tin. Any boss guy in here? Are we dead? Might be a larger mine. Take furnace. Tons and tons of Nightbane tainted ones in here. My goodness. Okay. Not the guy with the burning rock, though. Deal with some more of the guys outside here. Bonk. There's more of this blood here too. Burning blood. Alright. You. Hey, look, a free chest. Got some plants and stuff. Pretty good. Yeah, a lot of blood here. That's okay.
I need to target something first.
Ray's dead, we can't target him. Shame. Climb over this. Burning blood. Burning blood. Don't just mind if burning blood. Your gut spill will have the rock. So the leader could be elsewhere. Possibly. You would think the leader would be with everybody else at the mine. You never know. We're just cleaning up here. Wow. 20 of a drop is quite a few. That's for sure. If I was the leader guy, I think I would be more down in the mine. Either way's fine though. The lockbox. Durable cape of the eagle. Kinds of good stuff. My goodness, they sure have a lot here, don't they? And we're not done yet. Israel's Doom. Maybe these the boss? I think it would have been. Tainted one, tainted one, tainted one, tainted one. There he is. Gut spill. He looks smaller than the other ones. Got the burning rock though. There you go. That's what counts, I suppose. Well, we just need a little bit more. Burn and Blood, and we'll be done. Don't know where Gutspill is the first time here. All these guys are... Only Gutspill is skinnable. That's something, I guess. Not going to think about that too much. You can only skin them if they have a name. Sure. Alright, that takes care of that. Wild stuff out here. Wild stuff. Quest stuff. Okay. Quest complete. Let's get over to Darkshire here. Noble Brew required something from here, Darkshire. Garden of Stalvan on the outskirts of Darkshire. Garden of Stalvan. This is a pumpkin patch. So, something like that. Need to find the garden here. But first, talk to the Watchmaster here. Andermath sent you. Very good. I have an important task for you.
For the Alliance.
Supplies for Netherguard. This crate of power stones needs to go to Netherguard Keep in the Blasted Lands. Don't hold their power for long, so we can't ship them with the next caravan. This is also potentially a time quest. Go into Netherguard Keep, do Deadwind Pass and Swamp of Sorrow, and then to the Blasted Lands. Dangerous.
Go with honor.
Excellent. Okay. Supplies for Netherguard. It looks like it wasn't actually timed. That's okay. Garden on the outskirts of Darkshire. That's the Mistmaid Manor. For a something something. How far are we talking for outskirts here, you think? Need a tier on the outskirts. Should be a garden. This is garden-ish. It's got skeletons in it. Potentially we're looking for a more specific location. Could even be technically named since it's on that list like that. Tier of Tiloma. Right, chicken. Go in here. Not really. Looking for more of a garden than a farm, potentially. Just on the outskirts. Could also be part of town, just on the outer edge of it. It's somewhere around here. It's somewhere around here. In theory. Exactly what it is we're looking for. A flower growing in the Garden of Stalvan. Garden of Stalvan. This is the Mistmantle Manor. It's not really the Garden of Stalvan. No flowers either. Maybe. Yep, there it is. Here comes Stitches, apparently. There it is. The tier of Tiliamar. And the other half of this was over in Wetlands. So, off that for now. Okay. Check the map here. We're gonna be going to Deadwind Pass, Swamp of Sorrows, Blasted Lands. Let's start heading that way. Mostly kind of like just this way. So we can cut through this nonsense right here. Oh, it was Stitches wasn't even coming. That was somebody just saying it in chat. Somebody freaked out because they thought Stitches was coming. Here Stitches. He wasn't. Alright. Deadwind Pass. We check the quests here. We have a raid quest and 2 available quests down here in the lower section near Karazhan. By the number on that, looks like that's definitely going to be a Karazhan raid quest. Since it's right here near Karazhan. Let's see what these non-raid quests are, at least. Since we're passing through the area. Karazhan would be level 70. I think it's like the lowest level TBC raid, so. And it was only 10 people too, so. Of all the TBC raids, that would be the most possibly possible. But still. We had much difficulty there the first time. But we were obviously not level 80 with other good stuff. So that's okay. Another thing to consider. Here's some ogres. Doing ogre stuff. Having a great time. There's also level 70. If the enemies over here are level 70, might just be like clearing out some of the ghosts outside. Which should definitely be doable. Definitely be doable. Those we'll find out. Copper ore we're gonna want to sell. Tin ore we're gonna want to sell. Some mana potions we can try to sell. Signposts we can get stuck on. Sell / disenchant that. Alright. Archmage has a raid quest.
What brings you here?
Archmage, the other guy. Oh, it's quite like this. Distinguished service, low level. Not disappointed us, Eric Exon. We continue to have very high hopes for you, however. You need to serve the Violet Eye and be appropriately rewarded. Your Violet Saint to Archmage learned at Deadwind Pass, obtaining revered reputation with the Violet Eye. So that is a reputation kind of thing. Where are we at in that regard? Gosh, there's so many guys here. The Syndicate hates us. Violet Eye. We are honored with Violet Eye. So we are not yet revered. We can't do that. Service down the Violet Path.
I am listening.
I don't have the down the Violet Path quest. It might be also related to the Signet thing. He's got the raid quest. I don't think we can do these right now. Reputation grind and raids. This is showing a quest we have either.
What can I do for you?
This guy also has Violet Eye reputation stuff. 7 resistance to all magic schools to shoulder slot. No thanks.
See you around.
Need
He's
help?
only got the low level raid quest.
Light bless you.
No. Not right now. Not right now. That's okay. Worth checking at least. We're checking everything out here. We don't need to do every quest for the achievements. But we may or may not end up just doing all the quests anyways. So next we head into the Swamp of Sorrows. Good times. Good times in the Swamp of Sorrows. Should be enough over there. We're really not getting over towards Stranglethorn. That's the other direction. So this path, these quests leading to Swamp of Sorrows and Blasted Lands are a whole separate thing. That's okay. That's pop into Swamposaurus here. I think we also do have things to do in Swamposaurus. Like other quests that now exist, or will exist, do exist. Stuff to do. Probably end up slowing down, heading our way to the Blastlands. Just get some stuff done in Swamposaurus. It's all being led on from Stormwind here, so that's okay. Finish up with Deadwind Pass here. Not a huge amount going on in Deadwind Pass, besides Karazhan. That's okay. Here we are, in the Swamposaurus. Check the map here. Got a bunch of repeatable quests, specifically lost supplies, like everywhere. Some guys over here in Harborage. Lost supplies over there galore. Encroaching wildlife. Heroes of Old. Essence of Anachronist. There's the Temple of Atal Hakar. So we'll get over there too. But I think we will tackle this and getting into the Blastlands most likely. Again, really does depend on how much the quests chain into other quests. But we will, I guess we'll find out, won't we? Next time. Goodbye.